Okay, I think we're live. Welcome everybody. Nice to see you, Ricardo. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Nice to see you too, Will. Always a pleasure, chatting and also highlighting what we're doing.
Absolutely, man. It's never a bad day when we get to hang out. And so today we're going to be doing a Builders Live presentation. REO and iExec have been partnering for a little while now. We've got some cool projects that have come out of that partnership that we would like to demo with you. Maybe we'll give like a really quick introduction for myself and then Ricardo, and then we can kind of talk about the partnership and kind of get into the rest of it. So I'm Kemp. I do ecosystem at REO. REO is essentially a platform for decentralizing how data is stored, indexed, and accessed on Arweave. And then Ricardo, what do you do, man?
A lot of things. So I'm Ricardo. I manage iExec's ecosystem. So basically, iExec, in one short line, it's we provide privacy tools for builders who want to keep their data and their users' data safe and encrypted on chain and off chain. And really happy to be here. We've been partnering up with AR.io for quite some time now, since the beginning of the year. We've actually integrated AR.io or Arweave within our tools and SDKs or privacy preserving infrastructure. And there's more than 6 builders who've integrated this feature. And really happy to have today 4 of them who will be showcasing their product also. So just like a small summary. And we do have a grants program, a co-grants program that is live between us two. And if any builder or project is interested in integrating our privacy preserving tools, we'd be more than happy to chat and also see how we can support you in any way possible.
Awesome. Good stuff. So, shall we kind of dig into this partnership and what we've done? So, for a little bit more context on REO, you can kind of think of us as like a layer on top of Arweave. So, if you don't know, Arweave is a permanent storage protocol. Solves one thing well, really well, which is being able to store data for a really long time and know that it's there. REO kind of sits on top as a layer that provides decentralized access to that. And we've worked with iExec to bring privacy and encryption to that data as well in a more flexible way. One thing that Arweave does not solve for is kind of what data you're storing. So it could be public, it could be private. You might need to give people access, remove people access. We don't solve any of that. And then working with iExec has given us an opportunity for a specific use case yet, maybe more in the future, to kind of provide that functionality to people. So Ricardo, why don't you maybe try and explain a little bit about how you guys do that with teas, and I love the t-shirt and data encryption and so on.
Thank you. So yeah, as the t-shirt mentions, or the t-shirt, so our core infrastructure utilizes T's or trusted execution environments. Basically, to simplify it, it's like a black box. Whatever data you put inside of it, it's encrypted, and you as an admin only have access to the encryption and decryption mechanism. You can add on top of it a layer of sharing. This way you can start sharing the access of this encrypted data, and also a third layer of monetization where you can start to monetize the flow to access the encrypted data. That's
Nice.
basically, in a nutshell, how it works. And just to simplify even more the process, we've developed tools and SDKs that can be easily integrated into any platform, business model, or Web3 application. And just to mention that 2 weeks back, there was a huge milestone for iExec. We deployed natively our infrastructure on Arbitrum.
Whoop, whoop.
So currently, if you think about it, data can be encrypted via iExec keys, stored with Arweave on the permaweb, and also executed on Arbitrum natively. So this is a huge milestone, and we're really happy about it. And hopefully, we're going to see even more projects integrating the solution.
Love it. I know you guys have worked really hard on that, so it was cool to see it go off successfully. And I mean, it's great for us as well, right? Like, you've been able to bring permanent storage with this whole layer on top of it for privacy and access control in a secure way to Arbitrum, which is something natively, which is not something that has existed before. So it's all super, super exciting. And I think just on kind of like Arweave's maybe value in this, we're kind of entering into this world where we're going to have a lot of like permissionless systems online, right? And permanent storage, I think, can play a really interesting role here, specifically permissionless permanent storage, whereby something can be stored somewhere, and whatever that thing is that stores it, whether it's a person or maybe an AI agent or a DeFi protocol or whatever, they know that that data is always going to be there. Importantly, that it's not going to change, so you maintain this like provenance trail, and that they're always going to be able to access it. And this kind of unlocks really, really interesting use cases, I think, for systems to be kind of more sovereign and permissionless, and also to make sure that there is trust in these systems, right? So maybe in like a DeFi protocols case, it might be like, we can prove that this thing happened at some point in time. Or in an AI case, it might be so they can prove that an AI did something at some point. So kind of we see that value really for Arweave there, and being able to provide that layer of, like, as we said, privacy and flexible access control on top, we think is really super exciting. So I know that we've focused on a specific use case with iExec and this integration. Do you want to just maybe give people a quick overview of what that is, Web3 messaging?
Yes, exactly. So as we mentioned, we've integrated AR.io or Arweave storage solution within our tools, especially when it comes to confidential messaging or Web3 messaging. So this is where a platform can now send confidential messages or emails to its users without revealing the sensitive data, which in this case is encrypted via our keys, and is generally the email address, the Telegram handle, and the Telegram chat ID, and also the messages. So consider yourself, for example, the easiest way to explain it, you're a Web3 protocol, you don't require KYC, you don't need to know who your users are, but you want to send them messages, keep them in the loop of what's happening. It can be a marketing tool, but also it can be a notification tool, trigger tool, etc. But in this way, you can send them and have direct contact with them without revealing their identity and keeping it 100% anonymous. And of course, on-chain encrypted. And just to mention something, when it comes to data, there's three, let's say, there's three, how you say it, states of data. So you have when it's in transit, when it's in use, and when it's at rest. And this at rest, it's where AR.io and Arweave's role comes in. When you have the data stored on a server or a centralized server on a cloud, etc., it's basically keen to get hacked or accessed to by malicious actors. So that's why we wanted this partnership to go on, because encrypted data should be stored on a decentralized perma-web service that we know 100% is going to stay secure.
I love it. Yeah, there's so many use cases that can come from this, I think. And we're definitely going to be looking at a few of these today that I think are really, really interesting. So maybe we kind of, if you want to give a quick explanation of kind of what people are going to see now from the projects that are coming up on stage and kind of where those projects have come from. I think it's from your ecosystem fund that was designed to kind of like support projects that were adopting the integration.
Exactly. Thank you. So currently we have 6 projects who have integrated confidential messaging. We have
Nice.
4 with us today that are going to be showcasing their product, what they do, what they did, and how they integrated this solution into their business model. And of course, while utilizing iExec and AR.io via Arweave at the same time. And I think it's better to just jump in and give the spotlight to these projects, because we can keep on talking until tomorrow between us two. So yeah, let's. How about we hear the first project, which is Automato, and we have Dylan with us, the co-founder.
Let's bring him up. I think you're right. These guys are probably going to be much more interesting than you and I can ever be. So where's Dylan? There he is. We've got Dylan. How you doing, man?
Good. Thank you very much. Happy to be here. How are you doing?
Very good. Very good. Excited to see what you've got in store for us today. Are you going to be sharing your screen, or how do you want to? Okay,
so
cool.
I'll introduce you quickly what we do, and then I can give you a 30-second demo of the platform and how we use iExec and what we can do with Automato.
Love it. Let's go.
Yeah, so nice to talk to you today. So quickly, I'm Dylan, I'm co-founder of Automato. We're building what we call the automation OS for Web3. Basically, think N8N, but for crypto, and kind of like your crypto autopilot. So Automato, in a nutshell, lets you create powerful automations without coding and without giving away custody of your assets, which is super important. The mission is to give anyone, whether you're new to crypto or advanced, the tool to react instantly to opportunities, protect against risk, and save time, obviously. So this is what we do in a nutshell. I will try to give you a quick tour. I'm sharing my screen. Let me know. Do you have any question, by the way?
No.
Okay, good.
Sounds
Yeah.
cool, man. I've always wondered, like, it seems to be like quite an interesting space of being like we've created all of these primitives on chain that can just be like done and used by computers and are automated. And it's like, what's that
Yeah.
final touch between like automating the automation? Like, so it sounds quite
Exactly.
interesting.
Exactly. So I don't know if you use Zapier or N810, but that's basically our equivalent for Web2. Web2. For us, we use account abstraction, which allows us to keep, I mean, we are non-custodial, so you keep the custody. We just allow you to automate without any code. And this is the power of Automator. You can build on top of us as well because we have a SDK. You can just like build your front end and create many kind of things, yield optimizer, sniping tool, notification protocol. There's so many use cases. And this is what our UI that come on top of the Automator OS. So basically here you will see all the automation that you've been building. You can browse template. Very soon we are enabling the text automation. This is our new feature that we've been working a lot recently with a lot of AI. So you can just say like, for example, when a new flash badge is available, when something is happening, when Elon Musk tweets about Bitcoin, so buy Bitcoin, etc. So for example, here you have a lot of templates. We have a privacy provisioning templates where all of those templates actually use iExec. So this is and by the way, we have an incentive campaign currently, so you should check it out. You can do NFT, socials, etc. And when you choose one, I just created one when we were talking. For example, this one. Let me know when Elon Musk tweet about Bitcoin, for example, and then swap USDC to ETH and
Dylan,
send your Telegram again. Yeah,
can you zoom in just a little bit
yeah.
on the workflow?
You mean here?
Yeah, perfect.
Perfect. So here, for example, this is what an automation look like. You have the X block where you see Elon Musk tweet or retweet. You have the AI that analyze the tweets. You can say that okay, if return true if it's Bitcoin or Dogecoin, etc. Based on that, you can swap and then you can send an encrypted message on Telegram using the iExec block. So this is how it looks, and basically you can create as many automation as you want. We have so many integration, API, on-chain, off-chain, native. We support all the EVM chains. And yeah, so basically that's what we do. And that's how we use iExec. We use also something else called iExec Mail. And so you can choose if you prefer Telegram, Mail, etc., and everything encrypted and preserving your privacy, if I can say. So yeah, that's mostly it. Let me know if you have any questions.
Awesome. So it looks like you can kind of plug it into any workflow, right? So you showed us one
Exactly.
workflow there, but like it doesn't anything that you guys are integrated with, like you can use that
Yes.
in that workflow.
Clearly. And we keep integrating new projects. So the more we integrate, the more use case create, the more complex workflow you can put together. You can put condition, if, else, whatever. And now with the text automation, you don't even have to build it. You just write it. And then in matter of like 2 minutes something, you have everything ready. You click play and you're on top of the game and you're crypto and you can act even when you sleep. Basically, that's our tagline.
Awesome. And anything particular to say in like why iExec and why like permanent storage that kind of brings value for you?
So the thing is with automation, we need to work fast, but once you automate, privacy becomes really crucial. So that's why
Mm.
iExec confidential computing allows sensitive data and strategies to be processed securely. So that's why it's been very important for us. And this block is the beginning of many other blocks to go in this direction and more the privacy and secure storage. So clearly, I believe that this will bring more use case for people that want to stay a bit more private.
Awesome. And any call to action, any shill or any alpha for
Uh,
Automator at the moment that you want to share?
There's many bullish steps actually we're working on. We have very good news that we will announce actually in 2 weeks. So get ready. In the
Mhm.
meantime, try the platform. Let me know any use case you want to see, any integration, any kind of thing like that. We will be very happy to integrate you. If there is builder here actually listening,
Mhm.
and just play. There is a reward campaign as well that we do. You have some badge. Try to get the badge. Very highly recommended. And yeah.
Awesome. Sounds great, man. And how do people find you? What's the URL for the platform?
So you can go to automato.xyz, and then you have the website, and you can go to the app and play. So yeah.
Awesome, man. Really, really appreciate it. That was great.
Thank you very
Thanks very
much.
much.
Thank you, Dylan.
Thank you.
Thank
See
you.
you soon, man.
Honestly, Will, if you haven't tried out their platform, it's quite amazing. Like really easy drag and drop, creating like automation. I myself I'm not a developer, and I found it really easy to automate, everyday blockchain tasks.
Nice. Yeah, I've been kind of like pretending I'm a developer recently with AI tools. So this looks like another one where I can convince myself that I can still do it. But that was great. Super interesting. People should check that out. So I think next we have Hamed from DexPal. So Hamed, we'll bring you up on the screen. Where are you? Hey, man. How you doing? Oh, I think
Hey,
you're
how
muted.
are you guys? Yeah, I'm famously muted. Nice to
You're
be
good.
here.
Nice to see you.
Thanks for doing this. To share some news, yesterday we announced that we're coming out of stealth.
Whoop, whoop.
So just it's all people here are going to be the first to see this, I guess.
Oh, I love that.
Hopefully you like it.
Nice.
So I guess the story of DexPal is around a year and a half ago in Canada, they banned derivatives trading. So you cannot trade perps. So Binance, KuCoin, you can't use it. So we started using DEXs, and the user experience kind of sucked to trade perps on a DEX. So we built a dashboard that makes that much better and much easier. So with DexPal, what you could do is you could look at all different DEXs, all the different pairs, all the different markets. You could also see all the different DEX's profiles. You get a breakdown on each DEX. You could also see all the different trading competitions, points programs, everything that's going on in the DEX space. It's a very fast growing space. The amount of volumes have increased like by 8x in the past 2 years, led by Hyperliquid, of course. So we've built this really awesome terminal that helps you just like to navigate and to find any pair. So even like, let's say you want to trade stocks, you can see all the different DEXs that offer stocks. And by just clicking on the link, you go directly on the DEX and you can execute your trade. So it's kind of like Expedia, but for trading perps on DEXs.
Nice.
Now, the best part about DexPal is our rewards program. So how it works, and we call it the DGen Club, is when people use our referral codes, we take 100% of the revenues we generate from those referral codes, and we it in a chart here, and we put that into a prize pool. And then we get sponsors and grants, including, we're going to have some talks with iExec about this, where we promote and get sponsors to put in money into the prize pool, and it's all redistributed back to our users in the form of cashbacks, referrals, and competitions. Now, as we were building this, data terminal tool designed for trading perps, there's also the idea came up of like, okay, so how do we talk to our users? How do we send them notifications? Could we even allow the DEXs to send newsletters or content and material to our users? And initially we were thinking of just going down the regular path without implementing any type of decentralization or whether an encryption. But then we told ourselves like like our whole mission, the whole thing we're pitching here is trading on a DEX and being decentralized. So someone much smarter than me on the team, our CTO, we started looking at some solutions. I frankly couldn't tell you a lot of details on why we went with iExec. I wish he was here. But basically, the smartest guy on our team looked at everything that iExec had and said, oh, it's a good solution. And apparently the support was very good. So if you're building and if you need help along the way, they'll be there to help you out. So right now, if you go on your profile, it should pop up. There you go. You can set up Telegram notifications via iExec, and we don't know who you are, but you
Nice.
all that is connected. And we want to also introduce social connections. One of the things where this is going to be very powerful for us is getting people to verify who they are without us knowing who they are. especially since we're going to be giving out so much rewards, is one of the problems in crypto is you do have these nefarious actors that come in and kind of farm all the different rewards you're giving out. So to stop that, we have to make sure people are real, but we don't necessarily have to know, all the details about them. We just need to know if they're real. So we're in our early stages. You guys are literally first people to see this. I'm not
Nice.
going to show this. This is a closed beta. So people have to go sign up and they get access to the app, and they can start using our codes and start earning rewards.
Nice.
And
Awesome, man. Great demo. Excellent demo. So the integration makes complete sense, and the product's great as well. I love it. It's such a high meta space at the moment, kind of the interest in it as well. The notifications that are coming from DexPal to users, like what kind of stuff is the platform letting them know about?
For sure. So there are new pairs listed, new competitions, new incentives, and also sometimes, unfortunately, there are events where there's a hack or some sort of security breach. We could send out a notification right away. And then as things evolve, we could also send up notifications for on-chain events. You've been liquidated. And other exactly sad face or you're getting close. It's also another thing when you're trading on these dexes, and if you don't have phone access, let's say prices are moving, you have to run back to the computer to
that's what we need. We need that you're about to be liquidated notification.
Yeah, exactly. But actually, sometimes when you just see the news, it takes away all the stress. So it's good. That's why I have all the white hair. It's on the perps trading.
You and me both, mate. Okay, cool. I mean, platform looks really interesting. What's the best way for folks to kind of connect with you and get started? Like, what's the URL? Any shout outs for people to do?
Absolutely. So dexpal.io and dexpal on Twitter. We're your best pal to trade on a dex. We are your Sam if you are Frodo. And we are doing our Genesis program where we're launching the beta with 10 to 15 dexes, with some major announcements coming soon with the participating dexes. And you can join the beta. There will be unique NFTs and bonus points for people who participate. And all you got to do is go trade on these dexes and earn rewards. That's the time.
Nice. If I already trade on some of those dexes, can I earn those rewards, or do I need to be referred? Okay, cool, nice.
Yeah, you just have to put in our referral code, and you could always start a new wallet. We actually recommend that. It reduces some of the referral code issues if you're already using them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's like a KOL telling you use my code and I'll give all the money back to you. So
yeah, nice.
It's unbeatable.
I like it, dude. Awesome, that's great. Ricardo, I don't know if you've got any questions.
I think I just want to say, congrats on the launch. Maybe we
can
toiling.
Yeah, and go check out our Twitter. We've just been building. We're one of those few startups that does a lot of marketing and then do the building. We have 200 followers on Twitter, so if you guys can go give us a like. We haven't bought it, it's just been a couple guys building, but now we got to bring it out to the public. So this is our first public event, actually.
Awesome, man. Good luck. Looks great.
All right,
thanks for coming up. We'll see you soon.
Thank you, Hamid. Yeah, so I think the call to action here is to go follow DexPal and join into fun. I think they're doing a lot of stuff quite early, and they have their platform deployed. So I think a lot of stuff are coming down the line. Yeah,
indeed. And it's a bull market, right? Still, I think. So good time to be trading, if any. Okay, cool. So up next we have, we skipped someone before, my bad. We have Matthew from Incentive Finance. So let me just make sure, he's still there.
Hey
hello,
guys.
Matthew. How you doing?
Yeah, pretty great. And you?
Very good, mate. Always good. I'm outnumbered by French people right now, though, so we'll have to see how it goes.
So I can give you a brief rundown of Incentive, and then I'll show you the demos of the product and the iExec integration. So basically, the idea of Incentive, it came after FTX bankruptcy. I lost money there, and I was like, I need this liquidity. I can't wait 2 years for the trial. And I discovered in February 2023 that there were centralized services allowing you to sell your claim. And I made some research, and I discovered that on the decentralized finance sector, there were no such platform. And so with an old friend from Terra, we decided to build the first DeFi claim exchange. We raised money last year in June, and we spent the whole rest of 2024 building the exchange. We deployed on Arbitrum's testnet over 5 months ago, and we had a really nice traction. I think now we are close to 20,000 single address using our platform.
Nice.
And the goal of incentive is to allow any sellers to get instantly a part of their liquidity back whenever they suffer an incident. And on the other side, we offer buyers exposition to a new asset class. We don't think hype will stop. It's just a risk mitigation tool, and it's basically a win-win situation. It could be compared like factoring, like with invoices in traditional finance, where you need this liquidity now and you don't really want to wait that much time, and also transfer the risk away.
Nice. So like if I was holding locked Sol, I could sell it on your platform rather than selling it to Carl Simoni for his
exactly. Yeah, this is the goal. Yeah.
Nice. It's really cool.
Yeah, thanks. I can share a little pre-recorded demo, but anyway, the testnet is live. You can try by yourself. The link is on the Twitter. So now you should be seeing the screen. And here's a quick demo of how you can very easily buy a claim. So for example, on Bybit One. So it's totally decentralized. You just connect your favorite wallet and you access the claim markets. You need to choose between the buy and the sell side. Obviously, it depends if you are an affected user or not. You put the price where you're comfortable at selling your claim or buying the claim. It can be limits or market orders. Basically, the whole platform is self-made. We no one ever done it before, and you just sign the transaction and your claim is bought for the period you selected. So, like in this example, 3 months. And that's it. And then I will also quickly present the iExec integration. So the goal, we wanted to make something where we really integrate iExec tech, and it doesn't require for us additional work. So we automatize the entire system, and now whenever we're creating a market, whenever we're selling a recovery, the notifications are sent automatically. It's fetched on chain and it's sent to everyone who linked their Telegram or mail. And so I can also share this with you guys. So here's the demo. So you are just connecting your wallet again, and you will go to the notification bell on the top, and then you can link either your mail, either your Telegram. We just take a fake one for the example, but obviously, and what was really good using this tech is it allows us to communicate with our users. And in centralized finance, when you interacted with a centralized finance marketplace, there is some kind of privacy, and that this centralized platform won't share any information. The problem is here it's decentralized and it's on the blockchain, and it could be a bit tricky for people with huge claim position to share their mail or Telegram information publicly. So this is why using iExec Web3 messaging was really really made sense in this situation. And you can see in 1 minute everything is settled, and you also receive obviously a little mail confirming everything is linked and everything is working well. So yeah.
Very cool, man. It seems to be like a common theme, right? Of you're building ways for people to do things in a decentralized manner, but speaking to them is a part of it that hasn't really been decentralized so well, and it kind of fits into these workflows quite nicely. Interesting, you said at the end, if you've got a big claim position, you probably don't want people to know who you are, right? So being able to do it in a decentralized way and a secure and private way makes sense.
Yeah, 100%.
Nice. Cool, man. What are some of the most interesting things you've seen sort of listed on the platform yet? If it's in testnet, are people listing real claims, or is it
since we incentivize the claims trading, people are trying to kind of be precise on which claims they're buying or selling, and no, it's like it's been really interesting. This year, like the market is huge. We are like over 23 billion worth of incidents, and like this year it's been like the most crazy year with Bybit events and all the other ones. It's like the markets just don't stop, and we've got more and more integration. We just signed with a very big partner, some nice deal, because I think everyone needs it, and decentralized insurance doesn't work because the payouts cancels the additional win you earn in decentralized finance compared to traditional finance. So in the end, you're flat, and the goal here is like it's costless. It's just a way to mitigate your claim if ever you get hacked on one of your position, but you might never. So why paying upfront some insurance? So yeah, the solution really makes sense, and it's a pleasure to work on this. I think the next milestones are Korea Blockchain Week and Token 49, sorry, in coming weeks. And we'll also launch iClaim, our B2B solution, which will allow white label integration directly on the front end from any project or protocol or foundation. And it's a one-click system where if ever you get hacked, you can create a claim market and allow this distressed community to get the liquidity back. So yeah, those are kind of the next steps for us.
Very cool, man. I love it. Good demo.
Nice.
Yeah, I might grab your details from Ricardo as well. Our team will be in Korea Blockchain Week, so maybe we can. I'm
Yeah,
not
for
going,
sure.
sadly. I'm not cool enough, apparently, but we can make the people that are on the ground come say hi.
Yeah, it would be really nice. Let's connect there, and obviously anyone, you can always DM the incentive X accounts, and we'll connect in Korea or Singapore.
Cool, man. Awesome. Where do people find you? How do people find Incentive? What's the URL?
On X or incentive.finance on any browser. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome, dude.
I think the slogan here, it's like, if you get hacked, visit Incentive Finance.
Yeah.
Basically, that's
it. Awesome. We needed that a couple of years ago. But I'm glad that you're building it now. Thanks, Matthew. That was really great. Have a good one.
Yeah, it was nice. See you soon. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
I've been outnumbered by French people for a while, Ricardo.
It's a nice use case. I think he's the only one within the market providing this type of use case or product.
Yeah, I've not seen it in a decentralized way for sure. It's smart. And like insurance in any kind of like insurance or anything like that in a decentralized way is hard. Like he's right. So that's pretty interesting, I think. So I think last up we have Rohit, who is the founder of Temp Wallet, and Karsh, who I think is an engineer, but I'm not too sure. How you doing, guys?
Hey, hi guys. Hi Camp. Hi Ricardo. How are you guys doing?
Awesome. All good.
Hey.
All good. Hello, guys.
Such an amazing projects. I mean, Dylan and Matthew and Hamid, I think all three of them. I've been listening. Of course, the opportunity to be the last one, so you get to hear all of these guys and such an amazing use cases. Yeah,
I agree. No pressure. How do you guys want to start? Do you want to like give an intro and then share your screen, or how do you want to get into
absolutely. So just a minute ago, Matthew was just explaining if you get hacked, so what is it that you can do? Temp Wallets actually is a project in a similar fashion, but we are trying to reduce the hacks, and we're trying to reduce the whenever you try to connect a dApp and your main MetaMask wallet. So essentially what happens is you're risking every time that that dApp is not messing around with your main MetaMask wallet. So just like temporary email and temporary SMS services that has always been there in Web3 space. So we've created Temp Wallets. Temp Wallets essentially allows you to create temporary wallets that are yourself or self-custody, and you can use them for connecting to dApps, experimenting with those dApps without connecting your main MetaMask wallet, and all of these things happen right inside the user's browser.
Nice.
I'll quickly share my screen for the people who are excited and still on this call. Yeah. So like I was saying, temp wallets is a Web3 equivalent of temp SMSs and temp emails. We know that hundreds of thousands of users every day visit temp emails and temp SMSs. So temp wallets, and what is the problem statement essentially is that we are trying to solve three problem statements. One is that connecting wallets to DApp is risky, obviously. Wallet tracking from ad tech companies is getting more and more sophisticated. That is the second point. And third is sharing your public key through strangers in the Web3 space is not really safe. You can share me your wallet address and I can keep tracking you guys with your email and try to spam you. It only has to work once, and if it does, so I have access to your wallet address, I'm sure you wouldn't want that. So the solution is very simple. What you would do is create a non-custodial deterministic way to create use and throw temporary wallets without any seed phrase. What if we can create wallets that don't have any seed phrase, and you're creating the seed phrase in the air when you connect the wallet and you do that? Essentially, why we needed iExec's Web3 Telegram and AR.io is because we wanted the users, as you can imagine, these users would be people who would be tracking so many dApps, right? So these are degens essentially. They have so many dApps that they are trying to connect to, and they are experimenting with these dApps every now and then, like me, and like you, we lost it for some reason, obviously. So these guys are tracking so many dApps, and then they don't know when is it that these dApps are incentivizing them, like Hamid's DexPal and Matthew's incentivized and other people. So they don't know when these wallets are incentivized. We wanted the user to get notified in a crypto specific way, not on emails, but on Telegram. And then we wanted to safeguard the user's chat ID, obviously, because it is a very sensitive data point. And we found out that Arweave has all the solutions that we could use for our project. Essentially, permanent storage, decentralized way of no single point of failure, and immutable data, which is always there. So user has to once he's settled in his chat ID, so he doesn't have to look back again. And so we implemented that in a way that whenever the user, because he's going to create so many temporary emails, he will be able to get notifications on his Telegram the moment he shares that. I'm going to share a demo in the meantime over here to the screen. On the screen now, you will see that we've connected our MetaMask wallet on the temp wallets. You can go to tempwallets.com and you can create use and throw temporary wallets just by a click of a button. Here we've connected the temp wallet, and we've created a new permanent temporary wallet on the Avalanche blockchain. Once this wallet is created, in the settings, the user can go and connect his chat ID. Once he's added his chat ID, he will be able to receive notifications the moment he gets those tokens inside his wallets. So at the end of the demo, we are actually showing a demo transaction on the mainnet of Avalanche, where we are sending the MetaMask from our MetaMask to the temporary wallet. And whenever the user will receive in any of his hundreds of temporary wallets that he can create across the 5 EVM blockchains that we've made our MVP on, he will be notified with Web3 Telegram from iExec, because and this happens within a few seconds. So yeah.
And the notifications that are coming through, Rohit, are like transactions happened in this wallet, or what are the messages that the users are receiving?
Yeah, absolutely. So over here, you can see that in a moment, you've received a notification from the iExec's bot. We are sharing the hash key, transaction hash key, from where he got it, in which wallet he's got it, and the token and the amount of that token as well. Essentially, what this allows the user is to be free. I have had, because I've been, like all of us, we've been in crypto for so long that we don't know how many wallets we've created, right? So what we wanted to do is
true story.
Allow the users to just get away from that idea and just explore the world like they would. And our hope is that we will be able to create something similar to temporary emails, and temporary message to make it very simple for the user to do that. In this process, we are just getting started and acquiring some early users. So anybody among you guys, of course, Kemp, Ricardo, and Matthew, Amit, Dallin, anybody who's listening to this call right now, so we would appreciate you guys to have a look at it, give us some cool feedbacks on our implementation to Web3 Telegram, back to building. Any questions?
Awesome. Good demo, man. You connected two things there that I think people often overlook, which is the ad tech problem in wallets, right? Of like wallet tracking and being able to like see everything that people are doing. And now you can even see what they're paying. Like, so being able to fight against that, I think is really good. And then also like the permanent nature of the chat ID one, you just compute it once and then you've dealt with it and you can use that forever in the future. And that's kind of between iExec and Arweave kind of solves that problem for you, right? So good demo, man.
Exactly. Yeah, we both were. We were looking for solutions similar to that, and when we found it, and we tried to see the document. By the way, we've written a very detailed documentation of how we've implemented it. So it is very easy. We felt that everything happened really smooth. So we are also planning to create a quick video for people who would want to experiment the same way like we are. So anybody who's want to check the documentation, they can connect to us, and we'll be happy to help. Yeah.
Sounds awesome. Any questions, Ricardo?
No, actually, I've been in contact with Temp Wallets for quite some time now, so really
it's
like what you're doing.
It's all new for me, right? So I'm like a school kid with all of these new projects. It's great.
Exactly. And the thing is, in my head, I am imagining like burner phones. Like you just buy a phone, use it once, and just throw it. And this is what we need in Web3, because if you're using your main wallet for everyday tasks, connections, etc., I don't think it's gonna be safe for eternity.
Yeah, it is not safe. Like in last year, 2024 alone, more than 332,000 wallets have been drained out of more than $500 million. In fact, as it turns out, just 2 days ago, we lost $10 in one of our wallets. Obviously, it was just $10.
It wasn't one of your generated ones though. I've been in crypto for a while, and I've never been, and I don't want to jinx it now, but I've never like been hacked. But like to me, that's like lucky, right? I just think that it's just pure luck. The amount of like stupid stuff that I've clicked on, like.
See, if I get an access to a wallet address and an email, I just have to keep trying every day, right? I just need to write a script and just keep sending spam messages every day. It only has to work once.
Yeah, right? It's crazy. Cool. So it's great. Great demo, guys. Well, how do people find you? Tempwallets.com, right?
That is correct. And if you go on Telegram, it is Temp Wallets. If you go on Twitter, it is Temp Wallets. If you go anywhere else, it is always Temp Wallets.
Good job securing the nice brand. I like it. Thanks very much, boys. You have a good day. Thanks for coming up. It was great to meet you both.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Yeah,
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Wow, that's pretty awesome, I think.
I think you were amazed by each and every single project.
Well, it's nice that like we did this when I didn't really know what these projects were, because it's kind of, you get that like that first reaction. I thought they were all really, really good. Interesting, like how there's like some shared themes across all of them that this provides, right? Which is the purpose of the product, around being able to do like secure, privacy first messaging to people in decentralized systems. So looks like the integration that we've put together kind of tackled the issue that we were hoping for it to tackle.
Exactly, and it also it enhanced the answer in a way where it's now 100% decentralized, Web3 focused, and aligned with our with our daily values. We're here in the space, and we should follow this this privacy preserving, decentralized storage trend.
It's kind of wild that we settled on Telegram in crypto when there are so many more private options out there. But here we are, and now we've solved it. So I think it's great. Big thanks for all of the projects. Just to remind people, we had Dylan from, is it Automato? Automato, obviously, given the product. We had Matthew from Incentive Finance. We had Hamad from DexPal. And we had Rohit at the end there, and Crush from Temp Wallet. Do go and check those out. I'm sure we'll do like a follow-up post afterwards to make it a bit easier to find these projects. But we're still building, right? The opportunity is still there. So Ricardo, I don't
always
know if you want to
building.
indeed, I don't know if you want to quickly remind people about how to get in touch with you or where to go if they're interested in building with iExec.
Yep. So just as easy as it is, just go into the iExec website, click on our ecosystem funds page, and you can directly contact us if you have a project, a platform, Web3 application, and you're interested in integrating in any aspect, T's, privacy, data encryption, confidential messages, so on and so forth. So if you value privacy, you want to keep your data and your customers or your users' data secure, choose iExec, send us a message. We'd be more than happy to chat. We do give out grants. If some projects don't qualify for a grant, we'd be more than happy also to guide you when it comes to from a technical point of view, also marketing, and give you that push that you need to go into market and also succeed. And not to forget the co-grants program between us two, between iExec and AR.io, which is still live. And you just need to apply through the same funnel, which is iExec's website. So yeah, that's it. And I think for
Just
what's next,
oh, go on then. For what's next from your side?
I think it's gonna be Token Singapore.
Very nice.
I'm gonna be there. So also, if you're gonna be attending Token Singapore and want to chat with me or with the iExec team, just send me a message on X or Telegram. It's Ricardo Kenan. You'll easily find me. I have the iExec badge. And also, Arweave is hosting Arweave Day Asia. And we're going to be present there also at the same time. If you want to chat with the Arweave team, AR.io team, Forward Research, or iExec, we'd be more than happy to discuss and see how we can help you out.
I love it. Yeah, it's going to be great for the rest of the Arweave ecosystem to see the integration kind of straight up in front of them as well, because I'm not sure how far it's got in the Arweave ecosystem. And then for anyone who's building in the decentralized data space or decentralized hosting of websites, reach out to us at RAO. Pretty much anything that you're doing on top of Arweave when it comes to storing and accessing data and indexing data or trying to host decentralized websites, it's going to be built through RAO on top of Arweave. So you can head to our ecosystem page to check out some example projects. Let me see if I've got that to put up on screen. Yeah, there's lots of different teams from Redstones of the world all the way through to things like MetaLinks and R-Links that are about easily deploying websites. And we do offer grants at times. We would love to hear about what you're trying to build as well. And hopefully, although I'm not going to Korea Blockchain Week or Token 2049, and I'm very sad about this, two of our team will be. So definitely kind of reach out if you want to get in touch. You can DM me. I'm at Kempster, my name with 4 R's on all platforms. And then hopefully between myself or Ricardo, you can connect with us and we can get some cool stuff going. But I think that was great. Thanks very much, Ricardo. Thanks to all of the teams, and yeah, everyone have fun in KBW and Token 2049.
Without you.
yeah, exactly.
No.
I do say if you go to the F1 without me, we will no longer be friends. But other than that, I can get over it. Yeah.
I'm leaving before the F1, so no worries.
Excellent stuff.
But yeah, thank you so much, Will, for hosting this live, and also to all the projects that pitched. Don't forget to visit them, check out their product and what they're doing. And yeah, I hope everyone has an amazing weekend also.
Indeed, sun's shining here in the UK. I'm going to do my best. See you soon, man. Thanks, everybody.
See you. Thank you.